of technical hiccups today. His hair. It's starting to get warm in here. They must have turned the aircon off in here. Well, I got a thumbs up from somebody. I'd rather get them done here online. You can see me now? Okay, let's get straight to it. So we got, Crystal, we got your general reading about the job, uprise, possible promotion, followed by Anandilia with a detailed general just love reading for her. And then last up to finish for the day will be Bethel with a mini reading, whatever comes out. All right. I don't know what happened there when I went into WhatsApp. I'll have to put you on this other phone. What I might have to do is put everybody that has readings or my moderators, put them on this WhatsApp on here. That way, if this is failing for some reason, I can communicate to you on here, or if this phone dies, I can communicate here and sign back into my YouTube on that, but I don't think I can be in both at once. Anyway, I don't know, because that's my backup phone now. All right, here we go. Crystal, uprise, possible promotion. Let's see what we get. Crystal, uprise, possible promotion. So if you get a message, Astrolove, Chris, oh Bethel, you're not on there. You're not on WhatsApp. If you get a message in WhatsApp and I'll just say, this is my other phone, it's Betty, just add me as Betty number 2 or whatever. I rarely use it. It's only if this phone's dead or something funky going on with it, doesn't work. It's got no credit on it, so yeah, it's not like I can use it anywhere. It's using public Wi-Fi at the moment. Let me just restart that, Crystal, because I'm waffling on about phones. Let's focus the energy. Will Crystal be getting promoted at Uprise? What's going on with this job at Uprise for Crystal? So they put up a job for one day, but then they removed the job. Bit strange, changed their mind. And I don't like what you said that Olivia's doing. That's just not on. Okay, what's going to happen at Uprise for Crystal? We'll do a lot of detail from here. Definitely promotion, Crystal. The first row is showing promotion. First row is your plans, which is you want a promotion. You want new chores, new money, go up in the world. We've got you thinking about it and planning it, putting it into action, sitting right next to the king, which would represent the boss. And the 5 is the plan of returning to revisiting whatever it is. So if you went for a promotion last year, or if you asked about a promotion before, it's sort of like a revisit to something. There's a definite male energy here, and I'm pretty sure you told me that most of the people you work with are female. So I don't know what the male energy represents here. It could just be more, I think that we're all equal, but I think it could be a more dominating kind of thing. And I just got a filthy look from one of the people that works here. Happens to have the same name as the bucket. They must all have it out for me. Yeah, so this is definitely looking like where you're at, what the plan is. This black card, though, can represent a bit of a mystery, a bit of a secret agenda or something. Whatever the agenda is, it's positive, because there's nothing negative here. So there could be something that hasn't been revealed just yet, or some new position that they're working on. Maybe they put that position forward, they decided to remove it and tweak it and change how it's going to go. In the middle here, we do have, which I think represents Olivia, we do have somebody being sneaky. I thought Olivia was going to leave. Remember when something about she was going to leave and then the other guy left, and but with this stuff she's doing and trying to get people to go or telling them things, this would be all finding out about frustrating energy, gossip energy, a lot of hard work, a lot of stress around it, some sort of surprise coming out about somebody doing double dealing here. I can't remember what kind of company Uprise is. Someone's been lying here. Somebody's been, like, you could sit down, have a cup of coffee with this person and totally believe what they're telling you. They'll walk out the door and then they'll go and have a conversation with somebody and tell them a fabricated story. Or they told you a fabricated story and then they go and tell somebody else what you just said. So I'm assuming this is Olivia, that you're cottoning on to what she's doing. Maybe you're going to have words with somebody higher up about what she's been doing. There is a tension here in the middle of this whole promotion thing. This is lovely energy, this is tense energy, negative energy. And I know it's not you. I know you wouldn't be going off doing something else behind people's backs and stuff like that. There's some kind of hidden agenda here. Outcome is nice. We have celebrating, promotion, we have money, learning something new, structure. Will you be teaching? If you've got a promotion, a lot of times promotion is just a promotion, more money in your pay doing the same job. But sometimes with promotion, we get promoted from letter deliverer to office worker to running 2 jobs at once to manager, but this is like we're learning something new, but there's some kind of teaching aspect to it. So I don't think it's you learning, I think it's somebody else learning. Down here we got a good and not so great surprise. The surprise card's sitting in between 2 types of energy, but because we're talking about work, I take this as positive, because this is 7, this is the tasks ahead. So will you be getting a promotion? What was at the bottom of the deck? I'd have to say yes. Here's you having a discussion, possibly about Olivia to somebody. There's a need to tell somebody this is inappropriate, this is not the right thing to do. Somebody needs to learn a lesson here. Somebody needs to step up to the plate and own up responsibility. But looking at it just as you and a promotion, this would be you signing the documents. This is you being hired for whatever this position is. This is the new way of working. And I like it that we have 4 hours work, 6 hours pay. So this is up, going up. And then we have you as the worker, the hard worker and everything. So it is look promising. It is looking like it's there. There's something like a fly in the ointment there, Crystal, for some reason, possibly with what Olivia's been doing. Anyway, let's see. Crystal and Uprise. Where's she going with that? We'll just do your name twice with this deck. Once from the top, once from the bottom. You got the wishes coming true right on the very end here. I know you can't see that, but there's a 9 of hearts sitting way on the end. We got this annoying kind of energy here where somebody needs to learn a lesson. Somebody needs to grow up. It's just not the right thing to do. This is lack of structure on that person's part. This is not you. This is somebody else doing this. There is a supportive energy here with the King of Hearts. This is usually somebody that's got your back, somebody that's standing there listening. We have some kind of sudden surprise shock thing coming in here. I just noticed you've got triple 9s here. Nines is to me in the poker deck, the nines is something's over, something's done. So there may be somebody getting fired. There may be somebody suddenly losing the job, leaving the job. There may be some incident that happens outside of work. Normally nines in a general sense, when we're not looking at work, are to do with pregnancy, babies. This would be baby boys, more than one. You've got baby girl symbol there as well. But we're not looking at babies, so whatever this... Oh my God, did you hear what happened? The whole company's transitioning, the whole company got sold out, somebody else is coming in, or did you hear what happened? Such and such had a car accident, they're not coming back to work anymore, they're filling that position right away. You benefit from something negative here. So I don't know if this is somebody losing the job, I don't know if this is somebody has some kind of accident at home, but there's definitely something negative that comes to a close that brings about success for you. Very weird. Here you're in two minds, but you are getting wishes coming true. So if your deep desire is to stay with this company, work with this company, get promoted into this company, things are going to go that way. I do see black, red, black, red, black, red. So it's not smooth. It's not smooth sailing. Let's see what bottom of the deck had for you, Crystal. Getting the jokers today. Getting all the jokers. Jokers are the shock, the surprise. Now this time the jokers are sitting there with surprise, yay! Contracts being signed, the work, the money, the promotion, Jack of Diamonds, the new beginning, the learning something new, and then the Ace of Spades, the solid, the contract making a thing. And funny enough, the jokers, when they came out, top of the deck and bottom of the deck, they came out in the same position, sitting together. This is extremely lucky to get the two of these together. So I'd have to say, in my opinion, there is a job, there is a promotion, there is confusion, there is something sneaky in the background. There is also some chance that you said that what she's been saying to people is actually making them leave. She may end up losing her job. She may end up just saying, I'm leaving, I'm walking out. You know, there may be some kind of argument or something that goes on there. But for you personally, it's looking pretty damn good. All of what you're thinking of how it's going to be. I want the promotion. The promotion would be this particular job here. My title will be this particular thing. My pay will be this. My hours will be this. Not all of it's going to be how you think it's going to be, but there's definitely changes coming through. It's coming through because of an outside source's action. That's the best way I can put it and explain it. The ending of one friendship, one connection, and one journey, and going into a new one that suits you better. If this was about a love relationship thing, this is like where something's done and something new that comes in that's much, much better, that's beneficial to you, and sort of like your dreams coming true. But we're not looking at relationship. All right, so that's what we've got there. Let's have a look at, we'll do tarots for your questions, Crystal. Instead of Lenormand, we'll just get 3 Lenormands out as well. Show me anything else Crystal needs to know about promotions and work at Uprise, what's coming towards her. Did you just see what flipped before? It was the key of success. Oh, okay. Outside source coming in to, yeah. Yeah, that's, I just kept feeling this is something outside of the job coming in that influences the current situation. All right, let's just see what messages you've got here. Tree of success. You get this a lot. You get this tree a lot. Go on Google and have a look at the tree. Card number 5 in the Lenormand deck. Card number 5, it actually has the 7 of Hearts at the bottom, which is you making plans for your future and growth and understanding. To me, this can be about family, unity, solid, standing tall. It also can be about grounding. It's got all the coins in the center of the tree. It's like saving up for that rainy day and flourishing. You also have a message about everything will happen when it needs to happen with the timing card. And we also have, it came out again, key to success. Are you getting a promotion? You're definitely getting something, and it's going up. So that's good. All right, let's lastly do 2 yes and no's, and then we're on to Anadilia with a love general reading. Yes or no for Crystal. Crystal, if you haven't got yes or no, you know the drill. Just see what the energies are, what other messages you get around this whole thing. I was kind of hoping you were coming to Australia. I've got a modest home, so if you ever do come to Australia, you're welcome to come and stay with Betty. Sit out in my backyard in the pool area. Do some readings together. But I think if you were coming to Australia for your work, depends on where it's located. I'm assuming it's probably in Sydney or Melbourne, and I'm nowhere near that, you know. All right, yes or no? We've got a maybe not, we've got a yes, and we've got a yes. So I'm going to give a maybe yes or a yes to your first question. Second question, we got a yes, we got a maybe not, and we got a yes. So both questions are kind of the same. Your last energies on this whole thing is somebody feeling regrets, somebody feeling remorse, somebody trying to come back in, trying for something to happen. Like you said, it may be that other woman, what did you say? The old boss, Rosie, possibly having something to say, maybe coming back in. Yeah, so there's something about a return here. We have you sitting next to the money tree here. The Queen of Pentacles is looking at the Seven of Pentacles and about the growth and researching and looking into things. But to me, this is like the tree of growth, like the Lenormand deck that come out. You may be talking about traveling in Australia. You may be going on a journey coming up. I think we got this last week about you possibly going on a plane or going somewhere, going for a holiday perhaps. There is something to do with you healing and just slowing down a little bit here. Now, you may be dealing with a earth sign, a Virgo. Empress is all signs rolled into one. I feel like you're going to be bonused at the end of all of this. So if we look at the first two, sorrow, returning, travel together. The Queen, this can be a doctor. When we have her next to the Hermit, this can be something about healing, medical, something like that coming up. It can be your job too, because I believe if you told me correctly, you didn't tell me correctly. I believe what you told me was something to do with medical law or something. Your outcome cards would be these two sitting together, the Seven of Pentacles and the Empress. So I feel like it's a yes with the whole job promotion thing and whatever it may be. I always feel like when I see outside source though, that somebody else is sourcing you to come to their company. Somebody that might know you from before, that worked with you before, may have something and it's perfectly suited for you. Or you may hear about some job somewhere and you would be perfect for it. Anyway, that's what we've got for you, Crystal. Thank you for the donation. Up next we have, I wonder why all the technical stuff's not working today. We have Anadilia with a general love reading. We did, as Nelly said her name again, Meh. She's not replying on here. Nina, are you there? What was the timestamp for her reading? Nice cards today for you, Chris, too. What was that timestamp for Nina? Because it wasn't this video, was it? So I'll have to tell her it's the second video. 22:50 for Meh on the second video from today. She'll just have to go on each video. Nina, can you put it in the comment section on the last video? Can you go back to the last video and put it there, or did you already put it there? I'm just going to send her a message. Hopefully she gets it. I haven't got anything to write this down. Okay, I've sent her that's done. All right, so now we're doing Anadilia, love, detailed reading. All right, here we go, Anadilia. We're going to do yours opposite. We're going to start with tarots for you and then go on to Pokedex. Show me a love relationship spread for Astro Love, Anadilia. Yeah, Nina, yeah, can you put it there in the comment section that's where it's at? And then just, if you can, click on it and see if it takes you to it. I don't know if it's uploaded it yet. It might be rendering and still not online. Anadilia, love. What's coming towards Anadilia in love? All right. Definitely something coming. Wow. I think the Virgo star sign card is showing up for a reason. I don't think this has anything to do with some sort of hermit energy, but it could be. Every card is absolutely positive here. Can we see the cards? All right. So starting off the reading, we'll go top rows and then we'll go down. So top row, we have you going on a journey. So this can be you soul searching, what you want to do. This page of wands, the picture is showing somebody contemplating their actions, their next move, what they want to do, where can they go, and they're doing it on their own. We do have you showing up as the Queen of Pentacles here in the middle. I just have to say that the Queen of Pentacles is you making sure that what you deserve is what you get. And you are the Virgo, okay, maybe why that's there. So you being you being who you need to be, because she's an earth sign and this is Virgo all sitting here. So the top row is, I feel, although you won't be going alone, because I feel this is two people together, you're going on a soul searching journey of who you are, what you want, what works for you, what you're not going to put up with again, what you are going to be searching for in that person. So I feel this is all about a journey. You may need to go into hermit energy and just sort of step back for a little bit, give yourself a chance. This can be a rushed energy where you go, that's it, I'm going to go on a holiday and spend some time in the Bahamas. And my friend's going to come with me, and yeah, this is going to fix everything. I'm going to do this, I'm going to drink some cocktails, lay in the sun, and then when it comes time to do it, yeah, go and have a holiday and everything, but this is sort of like, just step back, just slow down, one day at a time. There's no rush, you know. What did they say? Rome wasn't built in a day. All right, then we move on to the middle row. I'm wondering if this represents the energy of the person coming in. Emperor, is Emperor Aries? Girls, Emperor, is this Aries? Maybe representing the star sign, maybe not. But yeah, I feel like this is somebody, oh, okay. This thing has died. I don't know what happened there, but the thing that's holding my phone just went, yeah, I feel that this might be two things. Let me get this off here. All right. Okay, where can I sit it? Where can I sit it? Hang on a sec. I'm just going to stop the clock. All right. This is just not working out. My technology, my YouTube. All right, I'm going to hold the phone with my hand. I took out the old thing I used to use. I've been using this, and the battery just died on it. So, all right. Yeah, I feel like this Emperor energy is twofold. I feel like, let me start my clock again. On the one hand, it can be Mr. Wonderful coming in saying, hey, let's do this, let's do that. On the other hand, it can represent you taking charge of where your life's going now. We have the Two of Cups energy, so you're definitely entwined with somebody. It could just be conversations over the phone. It could be a love, romantic outing together. You will be successful. You will feel happy. You'll feel like it's the right thing to do. Then down your bottom row, you've got a connection, a deeper connection. You've got, I choose this connection, because when we look at these two cards, the choice is pointing to the Four of Wands. So you're choosing something that is right for you and in the direction of where you want it. Now, I don't want to scare you. This could look like a fun and games relationship that turns very quickly into a solid relationship with somebody. So it can be you meet the person, you feel like you've known them forever, and within weeks you're talking about kids, marriage, moving in together, you know, talking about plans that normally come along a bit later. So it may be one of those things like one of my other YouTubers, that she got a reading and I said that I could see this person coming in. They were very forceful with what they wanted. They went on their journey. They were successful. They had the marriage card come out. They choose to be this and go in this direction, and they're both in the same mindset of what they want. It's looking very good, looking very, very good. I'm just wondering where all the cups are, so I'm just going to try and rest that there. It's not working. It's sliding on the table. All right, you're going to have to look at the ceiling for a little bit. I've got something trying to hold this. This is crazy. All right, what I wanted to do was just more information. This journey Anadilia is going to go on in love. What's going to happen here? What's going to happen for Anadilia in love? Look at that, I've got a manhole above my head there. Maybe there's a man up there waiting to jump out. I put the clock back on? Yes. He may be Pisces. He may also be an earth sign again. The earth sign's coming out. I'm wondering whether it might be another earth sign. How do Virgos and Virgos go together? I do know a couple, Rhonda's guy that she's with, and they're doing very well. They're both Virgos. I didn't see how it was going to work, but they are both Virgos. It's a bit of a mystery at the moment. Maybe somebody's not forthcoming with how they really feel. Maybe you're being guarded as well. This to me is like an invitation, but it's also telling me that if this person says, look, I adore you, you're gorgeous, you're what I've been looking for, it may be where you say, just stop, just slow down. We do have victory and success on its way with this whole connection. We've got Knight of Swords energy, air sign energy. I don't think it's anything to do with an air sign though. I just think that this is a rushed energy, and you've got slow and rushed energy in the one reading. The Ten of Swords came out in reverse here on the bottom of the deck. Ten of Swords, as you know, it's usually about someone feeling really defeated, betrayed. It's all done, it's all said. The thing I like about the tens is that in the tarots, the tens is the end of the line. It's time for the new beginning. So I feel that you're going to, within your own mind, you're going to reach a point where the past is the past. It's time for me to move on and I'm ready. So it was in reverse, so you might not be right on board with that too quickly. Yeah. And then we have this where you're going to start analysing what you want to do, where you're going. All right, now I'm just going to pause this while I rest this here and get the other deck and shuffle them, and then I'll restart it just to finish off the reading. All right, I'll reshuffle these because I can't do it with one hand. Show me Anadilia and love. Show me Anadilia and love. I hate the way these phones, they make you look long. They make your face look long and everything. I notice, like, whenever my daughter FaceTimes me, and she's got a round face, and she was FaceTime on the weekend, it was her birthday. And, yeah, her face looked really really long. Okay, here we go. Oh, excuse me. We've been having nanny naps every day for the last week. We should be going out for a walk. The hubby just doesn't want to go walk. He doesn't want to go gym. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so here's what we get. Let me just start the clock again. Start. All right, here's what we get. Let me switch this around. All right, so what we've got for your poker deck, it's looking pretty good. As you notice, the only love card is this one over here. This is you wanting to be responsible with the choices you're going to be making, wanting to know, wanting to go into something that's going to suit you. You will be stepping away from the wrong crowd, the wrong people, the wrong timing, all of that sort of thing. If you look at the Queen, she's looking at what she wants. So see how we've got 8 and 8? She's turning her back on this 8. If you imagine this is a group of people in a church standing there, you don't want to be there anymore. You want to go to where something feels better. So it looks like you're going to be choosing between 2 kind of energies, 2 kind of people. Over here, this person might show up possibly from the past. They might have something to say. They might be a little bit nasty. Now, and if you might also notice, you've got a 6 of diamonds and a 6 of hearts over here. This could be timing, 6 to 8, 6 to 8 weeks, 6 to 8 months. It could mean that the person's born in June, which would represent somebody that is either Gemini or Cancer if at the end of June, or Leo or Virgo over here. Over here, you may be meeting up with somebody that's just divorced. Now, you do have 2 2s as well, so that could be an indicator about February. We did have Pisces come out before, and the buzzer is doing its thing. Okay. I really don't know what I've got that can stand this thing up. All right, I've got it stood up. Okay, so the buzzer's going. So let's do your yes and no. Just think about your yes and no. You get 2, so let's do yes and no. Oh, the Pisces is that man. Okay. Yeah. All right, yes and no, the divorce guy. Yeah. Oh, you're the one with the person Texas and you're in New York. Is that the situation? That's you. I always get mixed up with all you girls. Well, some of you I do, some of you. All right, so 2 yes and no's for you, and your star sign is what? Did we do it before? Are you Sagittarius? No, you said you're Virgo. We'll do Virgo. Okay, let's get Virgo cards out first. Virgo. So think about a yes and no. You've got 3 yes and no's. This is for Virgo. All right, so that's your Virgo cards over there with a yes and no and some energy there. Now, let's do 2 yes and no's to finish this off. And then lastly, we've got Bethel with a mini read. Bethel, can we have your question on the screen, please? I don't want to move anything here. I've got everything rested here. So can we just get Bethel's question, please? And then Nina will do Aries, yes and no. And then in WhatsApp, before I pack this away, I'll do your look at that question you asked me. Hey, to Athena in Sydney. How are you going? You've come online when I'm just about to go offline for the day. We're planning on being at this club pretty much every day unless my hairdresser decides to come over and get the hair done at my house. Let me just finish this off for her. Yeah, I'm finishing for the day, but I should be online again tomorrow. The plan normally is to get here for around 10 a.m. And we're on the same time zone, so it works for you. And then I get online between 10 and 11, and then I'm usually in a room here and people come in there and I have to leave. Today, luckily for me, I could get back online in here. I'm in a club, if you're wondering. Just show you, I'm in a club here. Yeah, so... But anyway, there's all information on my channel if you wanted to contact me about private readings and prices, and let me know that you're in Australia, because the money, the exchange and everything, it's a different rate, and you can do bank deposits, whereas people in other countries do PayPal only. All right, and US dollars for them. All right, so your first question is yes, yes, and yes. You've got something about taking a chance on something, a new beginning coming up, possible news of a baby coming in, and we do have reaching for the stars, so you're going to go along a journey of something that you want. Second question we have is a yes, a maybe, and a yes. Okay, so the guy has come out as the truthful, loving, honest, supportive, being there for you, helping others, that kind of guy. This is the guy you want if you want a long-term relationship or you want to get to know somebody better. You've come out as the desired by many, all right? So there's two cards that match like a husband and wife's team, and then there's two cards that match with this. I think this is simply saying, don't just settle for the first thing that comes along. You know that you're desired and you're admired. There is people watching you at the moment with the castle here. The castle is where somebody's looking at you. They might be looking at social media. They might wonder if you want to go out with them. All readings are paid for, Athena. And I am going to do Virgo in a minute, and I'm going to do Aries after that, and then I'm closing. If you did want to make a payment, you need to do it really quickly because I'm going offline. I've got one more paid reading to do, and that is a mini reading. So Nina, can you explain to our newbie there about what the payments are? You would, in Australia, so you'd be paying Australian dollars. Australian dollars is 18 for a detailed longer reading, and a mini reading is about 10 or 11 Australian dollars. So yeah, it's about 10 Australian dollars or 18 Australian dollars, and that gets you a mini or a detailed reading with a question of your choice, okay? So this is for Virgo. If everybody out there, if you're Virgo and you're watching this, sun, moon or rising, think about a yes or no question, as well as you get some information about what's around you at the moment. We have a yes. Oh, hang on, that's your cards there. Where is Virgo's? Where's Virgo's? I'm going to reshuffle for Virgo. That was your cards. That wasn't the Virgo cards. Let's get 3 cards for Virgo. 3 cards, Virgo. Okay, Virgo. This is for Virgo now. So if you are Virgo, sun, moon or rising, this is what you get. And we'll do a yes or no question. Think about a question in your mind. Actually, guess what happened? Everybody's seen, I just reshuffled that deck. I put the cards back in, and guess what come out? Exactly the same 3 cards. Taking a gamble, which is a maybe, a yes with the reach for the stars, and the news card coming in. So even though I put them back, I did a quick reshuffle, they've come straight back up to the top and they've come out. So Virgo, we do have a yes. So your energies at the moment is messaging, talking, communicating, going on. The star card is sitting here, so it's sort of like hopes, dreams, wishes, and it's also like taking a chance on something. Okay, so that's Virgo. So last up we have Bethel. What do we got for Bethel? Bethel, general, whatever comes out for the next 3 weeks. I think this was a mini. I'm just gonna grab this phone. Put this under here because this is nice and heavy. Okay, that didn't move anywhere. That's good. I'm pretty sure this is a mini. What's her name? Still not answering me. Meh has not answered me. All right, where is this payment? Yeah, whatever comes out, so whatever messages for the next 3 weeks, a mini reading, and then we are finished unless our newbie has decided to make a PayPal payment as well. When I was mentioning before, Athena, was it? Athena, if you're still here, with the PayPal, when I'm live, everything is PayPal. But because you're going to be using Australian dollars to pay me in Australian dollars, unless you can select American dollars, it's 7 and 12 American dollars. You're going to make a payment now. All right, get it done right now. Go to the PayPal link. It's on the screen. It's in the chats area in the description box. It's also, if you click on my name and go to my channel and go to the About Me, you'll see different areas where you can pay. If you're paying in Australian dollars, the mini, as I said, will be about 10 Australian dollars and about 18 for a detailed reading. Detailed readings are double the length of time. And then you can ask one detailed question. Right now I'm going to be doing just general messages for a mini reading, which would be the $10 Australian reading. The one I just did was a longer reading and more detail. All right, so let's go with, yeah, I'll take on that one more, Nina, that one more payment if Athena wants to pay now. People have been having trouble with PayPal today, though. I'll just let you know. All right, so this is a mini reading for Bethel. Bethel, are you here? Here we go. General messages for Bethel. General messages for Bethel. Okay. Athena, can I say your real name, your first real name on camera or not? Because I just seen the payment come in. All right. And Athena, people do, when they've had readings, they do, if you're only in Sydney, I've had people drive from Sydney to come and see me, meet me here at the club and have private readings. And as you can see, I'm sitting in a room where there's nobody here. So we'd have this all to ourselves. If you ever wanted to have a private one-on-one reading, you can contact me on my email. And I'm just going to start this again for Bethel because I'm talking about other things. Yeah, so if you want to contact me after you have your detailed reading today, do your question on the screen and Nina will write the question back down when I'm ready to do your reading, which is up next. This reading is going to go for 5 minutes. Yours is going to be set for 10. You end up with about a 12-minute reading. I do private readings here at the club face-to-face. James, you've just made it in. James, do your double mini. I've still got a little bit of time. I will be leaving the club very soon. All right. Yeah, but you can contact me via the email that's on the screen, psychicbetty with an I @gmail.com. And you can just email me, say, hey, I was on your channel. I call myself Athena on the channel. All right, so let's just get this going. Otherwise, I'm not going to have time. Okay, Bethel, we're looking at the coming weeks for you. I know that you've been through a bit of a tough time, Bethel, with things that happened, a bit of a turnaround in a negative direction with the whole court case thing, or part of it. So let's hope that there's something better coming in, and the 8 of Diamonds just dropped out, which is fantastic news. Okay, I've got James's double minis coming up as well. Now, James, you know the drill. If I have to leave, I will get yours recorded as soon as I get home and send it to you. And that's another thing we can do here. Nina, explain, please, or Crystal, if you're still here, just explain to the newbie there that if I don't get their reading done, all they've got to do is flick me an email and I can record it and send it to them. Okay, what's coming? Something pretty damn good. This, to me, feels a socializing vibe. Even if it's just you going out to watch a movie by yourself and being around people, this is nice. In regards to any kind of work or project or things that you're doing, or even the court case kind of thing, this is like a turnaround in the right direction here. Now, I do know that we had some going down south kind of energy here coming up, somebody being irresponsible with their actions, somebody trying to tweak things, trying to turn things around. We've got things going in the right direction again. So the outside of your cards are all like this, all really, really positive energy. Now, if you were looking for a job at the moment, or to do some sort of new studies or anything like that, it's looking really good. Now, also, I know that there's that person in the background from your love life. I feel that this is you communicating possibly online with people, maybe going down to the church on a Sunday, finding out that there's a local country fair thing on. I just feel like you're going to get involved with some people. It's going to make you feel that I'm cutting out what used to be happen. I'm not having somebody else's intentions or thoughts or memories or dreams. I'm not having that destroy who I am and what I want, because I've got two options here. Two different guys. Now, this one's fun, sexy, wants to take you for a ride, could be a player. This one here wants to be by your side, wants to look after you, wants to help you. In regards to money and work, this is a really good reading. It's like something comes to a close for somebody else and you benefit from it. It's like you get something to go your way. In regards to relationships, it looks like you're going to be going and exploring two different energies here, two different kings here. We'll do a description on them. This one, as I said, he would be family man. If he hasn't got his own family, he would definitely be very involved with his sisters, his brothers, his cousins, his mother, his grandmother, whatever. He would be somebody that likes to build things or fix things, or he could be an electrician, he could be a chef, he might love cooking, he might love building houses, whatever. This one here, although he would be extremely attractive to you and you would be attracted to him and vice versa, he might be a bit of a playboy. He'd be high sexual energy. They both got sexual energy, but this is more of a romance, wants to hold your hand, wants to be beside you, wants to just smother you with love and hugs and kisses. This one wants to have more fun and, yeah, maybe a bit of hugging and kissing, but this is a bit of a different energy here. This person also could be somebody that is wanting you to go somewhere. Hey, Bethel, I was thinking about you the other day and I've got these 2 tickets. Do you want to come with me? You know, the person backed out, you know, do you want to come with me? So I feel like this person wants to take you on a journey. Work-wise, business-wise, money-wise, yes, there is a hiccup sitting right in the middle of it. There is stress and strain and thinking, oh, this person, if this person didn't say this, this wouldn't be happening. But it's like, I think you got this message before, or somebody else did on my channel, turning lemons, you got served some lemons, turning them into lemonade. Okay, so that's what I'm feeling is there for you. I'm just trying to get that to sit back up better instead of sitting on the bottom like that. All right, let's have another look here. Okay, Buzz has gone already, so we'll get on to the tarots and then we'll do your yes or no with that. James is up next with the 2 readings. We did have a payment from the newbie as well. I think she was first. Hang on, Bethel. We'll do your yes and no's. And final energy. So you get 1 yes and no, and bottom of the deck will be just extra energy. The newbie, did she say, can I say her real name, her real first name, which starts with S online? Welcome, Porsche. I'm going offline, guys, so I need to get going. James, we might put yours on the back burner to do after, and I'll do the newbie first, because I don't want to be doing the recordings. Yeah, I'll get yours done next. Yeah, and I can say Sophie. Okay, Sophie, so you'll be up next. You actually paid first before James. James is an old timer from my channel. All right, so Bethel, this is your last cards. So we'll do yes or no from the top and then 3 messages from the bottom. We've got no, yes, and maybe coming out. So your question is not getting a yes or no. Your messages here are about healing and stepping back and just taking your time. You may be dealing with a Virgo energy. You're also being shown here about looking at where you're going to go next, making a plan, step by step, baby steps. I feel the page is just the beginning, just the start. There is some confusion energy coming in. You may be dealing with a Pisces though, but I think this moon here is where you're sort of standing here looking at this direction, that direction. You're walking away from something basically, but you're not too sure. So the energy I'm picking up on for you is that you're wanting to disconnect from something, but you're not too sure at this stage. Your bottom of the deck for your extra messages for today, we have the Sun. Favorite card, it was in reverse, so it can be some things coming to light, some things not so clear, but yeah, the Sun's there, possible Leo energy there. Somebody's offering you a new direction, a new step up. You may be starting to learn something. I can't remember if you said you're doing studies. This may be a new line of study. So let's say you've been studying law for the last 2 years, last 3 years, whatever. That's people up on the roof. This would tell me that you may be offered a branch off that. You may go into something new. Unfortunately, you do have the 3 of Swords energy here, so there may be some kind of betrayal, mistrust, some kind of secret energy here, something hidden from you. I feel it's also, because this card actually shows the woman laying at the bottom of this, so she's already started to do her healing journey, but it does kind of affect her at night, where she's trying to go to sleep, when she can't go to sleep, and the brain is ticking, that sort of thing. Okay, James, so you actually paid after Sophie. So Sophie, her question is... Have we got Sophie's question? I think she did it back further. Your question is, what is G's intentions towards me, and is our relationship over? Okay, now this was for a... Did you pay for detailed or mini? Detailed. Detailed reading. Okay, and then lastly we have James and we're done. No more readings today. I'll have to, if I'm here tomorrow or the next day, we'll get back online. You'll have to find me again. I'm always online, Australian Eastern Standard Time, weekdays between 10 a.m. and I'm usually finished by 2 p.m. and it's actually 2:15 right now. So I'm always pretty much online with that. So let me just stop that clock and start it again. Now we're doing about the relationship with G for Sophie. Sophie, here we go. Good luck. What's the status of this relationship Sophie has with G? What's the intentions? Is this relationship going to proceed? Is it going to get fixed? Is it going to be done? So we're looking at this from G's point of view, not yours, but it will show me how you're feeling about things as well. Show me Sophie's connection with G. What's G want to do about this connection with Sophie? Wow, it looks like it was a big connection. It was everything you thought it could be. Unfortunately, your ending cards are showing an ending over here, but we'll get to that in a sec. I had high hopes because the two red twos are sitting at the top. I'll just talk and point so you can see what I'm talking about. Okay, we're going to start at the top row here. This is all dreams coming true, wishes coming true. This is where you or G started drifting off in a different direction here. This could have been hanging around the wrong crowd, gambling, drinking. It's just a wrong feeling. If this was not there, this is two people in love, on a nice journey, looking towards the future. I just feel that something come into play here and it's caused you or G to look elsewhere, look in a different direction. As we move down, and we're going to read them this way as well, you see the two of diamonds here. This is where you and the other person in a commitment. This is where I'm committed, I'm committed. Now, we have somebody that did the wrong thing here. Won't take responsibility for what they said or what they did or something that may have happened in regards, again, it can be alcohol, drugs, it can be interference from gossip, other people saying this person did this person did that. All right, so we got this row here. I was holding high hopes about this connection when I seen the two twos because it's a really good connection to get them, but there's other stuff breaking this whole thing up. Now down here, I don't know if G is male or female, it's none of my business, and whether it's a straight relationship or a mixed relationship, whatever it may be. If we treat the relationship as a business, this is the two kings discussing the business. If you look at the kings, one of them's talking from a love point, talking to somebody who's looking where? Where's this person looking? So this is where, yeah, so it's a he, it's a male. I'd say that this is your energy. Forget about it being males. This is your energy where you're looking at love, you're requesting, you're saying, what are we going to do? This person's like, hey, let's just have fun, let's chill out. And he's looking at what? There's nothing here. Over here, underneath our connection to each other, we do have this Ace of Spades in the upside down position. And what's it pointing to? It's pointing to a lack of commitment. Somebody's not committed here in this joining. Now, if you look at the Queen, she's also looking at her future. She's looking away from gossip and whatever's going wrong here. She's looking away from this. It can be where you yourself are trying to forget things, trying to forgive things, and it can be ignorance as well. Now, when we get to the next row, we have like I'm going to be committed to this. This is a promise that was made before, okay? So this is the king's looking in the negative, in the past, not the negative. He's looking in the past. This king here, I feel that these are all the energies of the two of you. Three kings is something to do with a public event. It's something to do with something being exposed, something being out in the front of everyone. And what is it? It's showing me where somebody was not following the rules. Somebody was, yeah, I like being with you, but I don't want to do this. You know, the commitment's just not there. Or, yeah, I promised to be with you, but the promise doesn't happen. So, yeah. Down here, we have forced changes. So I don't feel that you brought about this breakdown in this relationship. This is where somebody did this to you. It's not completely over. I don't have cards that show that it's completely over, but it's not also, there's no cards showing me that it's going to reconcile either. This here would normally mean that you're going on a new direction. So when we look row to row, the first row is where you were at. Happy, loving, good relationship, a lot of fun in there, making plans for the future, and then, oops, what's going on here? Something steps in, something doesn't feel right. Then over here, as I said, this can be gossip, it can be drugs, alcohol, gambling, not taking responsibility for the actions. There's still the love there and support there, but it's like the person that you need the support from, you need the truth from, it's just not there. And then down here, we got double black sixes, so somebody did something here. You do have an energy of somebody that's crossed over as well in this reading, something to do with June, July. It's male energy for the three kings. So there's somebody that's died either around G or you, that's influencing what's going to happen next. They're trying to get you or them to wake up to the situation. And the final cards here are showing a possible want to try and have this back together. You're looking at, is this still together? Is there hope? This is showing me no. The Ace of Spades is upside down, meaning it's over. The 2 means that you can't have a commitment with one person committed and not the other. This would tell me that you're starting to look at your plans as what you're going to do next, okay? All right. So it's making sense, okay? Okay. All right, how long have we got to go? We've still got 3 minutes to go, so we'll get on to some tarots now. And we'll just get these down and I'll hold these ones up as we go. Show me what's going to happen between Sophie and G. I mean, all the hopes and dreams of making a solid plan, they're flipping out on the table, but they're coming out in reverse. So it's sort of like, this is not what was supposed to happen. This is not my plan. Like, what the hell? I feel I don't know if it's your energy or G's energy, but I feel this almost like an anxiety bubble in the chest and like, can't believe this. I just keep feeling this, can't believe this, what the hell? Now the star just dropped out on its side. The star is your hopes and dreams. Be careful what you want. Be careful how you proceed, because sometimes we can say, I want this thing back together, I want it to work and that, and it can be our worst nightmare. And then we end up, all the healing we did, we end up back in that circle again because it just doesn't work, okay? You've got anxiety, join the club. I've been awake since I was tired after a big long, I think I was overtired really, and yeah, just been awake. Took a tablet, didn't work. I took half a tablet, took another one. It worked eventually. And then next thing I know, I'm getting told it's 10 o'clock and I should have been here at 10 o'clock. So, all right, here we go. Yeah. All right. Do you read tarot cards at all? We have this love and affection. I don't know if there's any Virgo energy here. We have love and affection and a promise. This is overflowing joy. Then we have a healing of this. Why are we healing? We're healing because of betrayal, lies, deceit, secrets, possible third-party interference here. Now, when I say third party, don't get all excited. It doesn't have to be that G was running off with another woman. It could simply be that G's ex, G's mother, G's sister, G's friend, somebody interfered in what started off as a good union, needed some kind of healing in that, and then this is here. Sitting underneath this was the Tower, like disaster. It just doesn't work. Here we have, I feel this is your energy. You want stability. You want long-term commitment, stability, traditional, old values, doing things the old way. Why change something that works, you know? And you want somebody that you know is going to be there. You pick up that phone at 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm there. I'm going to help you. I'm going to love you. I'm going to support you. Now, I don't know if this person's going to come in to your life and it's nothing to do with G, or whether this is how you're feeling of what you want. Unfortunately, your outcome cards on this situation is showing me that if it does come back together, you're headed for this again. You're headed for this sort of merry-go-round of it just doesn't work. It's like not letting yourself heal and take time out from it because you're wishful thinking. You don't want to let something go, but deep inside you know that it's not a good thing. Okay, so your main question was, is it going to come back together? I'd have to say no. And even if it does, I just don't think it will work. Okay, I'm hoping that King of Hearts is representing somebody that's coming in. Anyway, the buzz is going. Hopefully you enjoyed that. And James, we should have time to get your 2 minis done. James, can we get, oh, we got your 2 questions there. Just 2 yes and no's for you, Sophie. 2 yes and no's. Yeah, but if you spread the word, if you've got friends, I don't normally have Australian people watching me, probably because they're at work. So just think about 2 yes and no's, and make sure that you save this video. That way you can come back. And your reading must have started at 54 minutes or something. So just put a timestamp in the comment section. Sophie's reading 54 minutes or so, and that way you can click on that when you want to come back and listen again. Okay, because there might have been something you missed, or there might be something that eventuates. So just thinking about yes or no. You may get a yes or a no answer, you may not. Let's just get this on the table. So first question, good luck. We've got a yes, yes, and a maybe not. You're again getting the wish, be careful what you wish for. Something's going to come to light. 2 really, really nice cards. This is like surprises, happiness, feeling good, growth and understanding and healing. You've got to climb that mountain. You've got to face certain demons or problems to get this. Okay, so there is something you've got to do. Yes or no? I'm going to give you a yes on that, but it's not a straight out yes. So it may have a time frame on it. It may be it's yes in a couple of weeks, or it's yes in a month. All right, and your second question is no, no, and yes. This is more of a no. So I'll just read your final messages. You do have some burdens to carry at the moment. You have somebody in spirit watching over you. I did feel it was male energy, what I've seen before. So there is definitely some kind of spirit energy there in your reading. You need to be you. This is upside down. So you need to be who you are. If a person made you feel that you weren't worthy, or you weren't sexy enough, or you weren't fun enough, or you weren't smart enough, whatever, just be you. Be who you are, because there's plenty of people out there that will appreciate you for you, because you're in upside down mode at the moment, and that can be where you're just not seeing what you are, and you've got to get through, what is it, you can't see the forest for the trees, that kind of thing. Somebody's got some secrets here. There's something hidden. When this comes out, it can tell you that you might want some answers to something. You might want to sit down with G and say, look, just answer me. I need you to tell me straight up. When I see that card, that will mean that you might never, ever get the answers. It'll be little fragments or little things that you know deep inside. And trust me, if you've got intuition and you know something is off, it most likely is off, you know. Anyway, thank you. I've got to keep moving because I need to get out of here for the day. All right, James. What are we doing for James? James, Patty and I have been talking more lately. She's been opening up to me. We even saw each other at the mall yesterday briefly. Where is this relationship going now? Good stuff. Okay, James, get your second question ready on the screen. Here we go. Yay, talking to each other. You know, running into the mall with each other, that was destiny. That was your spirit energy, her spirit energy, and probably me when I went home last time I did a reading for you and I went, please make Patty see. Make her run into him and see. Make her open up. And now you're telling me you not only have been talking more, she's been opening up, but you ran into her. Wow, I'll have to keep putting it out there for you, James. Where are things going to go now with James and Patty? This is baby steps here. Where are things going for James and Patty? Not smooth sailing, but not bad. Ooh, I like the bottom of the deck. Okay, where are things going now? We're building blocks. And it's all about the love journey. So more talking, more opening up, more letting things in. If we count this as number 1, we're going from a 1 in love to a 7 in love to the top of the deck, 10 in love. So where are things going? Looks really damn good. I'm going to keep sending it out there. I'm going to do that little 5-minute thing and say, imagining Patty, imagining you, and starting to open up to each other and let it out, talk about it. Now, when I said it's not going to be without its hiccups, be prepared for her to go silent, go into her little sort of zone thing here where she's not coping with things, but there are some truths on their way. I feel that this might be where you need to, not just when you run into her at the mall or whatever, you need to plan something, plan something where you actually go somewhere together, even if it's just bring her over to your house, clean up the house, light some candles, tell her you wanted to come over and do a beautiful Reiki session on her. No strings attached, just you wanted to come there, and then find out what she loves to eat, Anyway, this is nice. We got things, building blocks here. It's only showing friendship, but it is also a sexual card. This is like talking about the new plans, and this is making something more solid coming up. I feel that both of you are starting to finally tune to each other. Want to see why I was smiling about the bottom of the deck? Bottom of the deck was that. Patty. Now, she is coming up as not the Queen of Hearts, which I would have preferred. Queen of Hearts would be loving, caring, let's doing this. This is someone still with a wall up, but we got her sitting right beside, deciding to make a commitment, deciding to take this to another level, and wishes coming true, sitting at the bottom. Beautiful energy there, James. Good luck with it. All right, we'll do yes and no with this. And more information. So top of the deck is your yes and no. Bottom of the deck is more information about where things are going with Patty. And middle of the deck will be Gemini. Okay, let's get middle of the deck out first. There's Gemini. Let's sit them there. Okay, so top of the deck are yes and no for James. Bottom of the deck, more information about him and Patty. Maybe. So your questions are maybe. You're being told to look more closely at things. This is where somebody's actually spying. It can be looking at social media, looking at what she likes, what she doesn't like, looking at her mannerisms, how she coordinates things, how she communicates to you. But she could be looking at you as well. She could be looking at where you've been for the last 5 years, what you've been doing, what you've been up to, but yeah, this is where you're being told to look more closely. Here we're being told the timing. Make sure that the timing feels right and things are feeling right. And also here, if you need to apologize for something from the past, even if it's something that's tough to talk about and you're worried about where it would go, this is telling you it might be, work out the timing, James, about when you're deciding to say, hey, look, that thing that happened back then, really sorry that happened that way. I feel that sort of put a roadblock between the two of us. And anyway, just pick the timing. Bottom of the deck, final messages on this thing with Patty. At the moment, it could go anyway. It's definitely going in a direction of, let's travel, let's do things together, let's have some fun together, let's explore. This is like the explorer, the travel card, the movement card. Where are you going? You're going to like this one. Commitment. Making plans, commitment. This is almost like signing a contract. Hey, let's do this thing. Looking good, James. What a week of difference has made. 1 week ago it was up and down, now it's totally changed. All right, and the Gemini cards, if you are Gemini, Sun, Moon or Rising, this is for you. We have a yes, and a maybe not. I'm going to give more of a yes there, James and Gemini. Gemini, be the best version of what you can be, but don't get too lost in yourself. Like if you're having a conversation and you want to tell her all about what exercise you've been doing or what you've been doing with this or what's happening with your work, don't monopolize things and make too much about yourself, because sometimes this guy can show up that, yes, he's very desired, very sexual, can even be about fertility and wanting babies and stuff, but Sometimes he can come up as being too much about himself. Okay, it could be her energy as well. And then here we have start writing it down, start putting pen to paper, start doing what it is you need to do. And over here, it might be time to get those secrets out of the cupboard. Start talking about the harder things. I mean, that guy showing up could be you talking about that when you think about your future, you know that you're going to have children, and sometimes you like to sit there and imagine that you and her would be the ones having these children. I don't know if you're at that point. Anyway, last question for the day, and we're out of here. Nina, what are you writing down for yours? Nina, because you wrote something down for Aries before, didn't you? Nina, I'll do yours on WhatsApp. I won't put this all away. I'll turn this off and then I'll do yours on WhatsApp, okay? What are Patty's current feelings and intentions towards you? What was that I was looking at just then? Isn't that nearly the same question? You said about like you've got together. Where is the relationship going together? All right, we'll look at that, but it's kind of very close to what we just did. Show me Patty from now and on. What's Patty's intentions and feelings with James now? Where is she at with James right now? Now that they've had more. Is it buffering for everyone or just stop? Is it working? Let me watch it from here. No, it's showing it's working. Oh, you see it fine? All right. Start that again. What's Patty feel towards James now that they've had more talks? She's opened up. They ran into each other. What's James' thoughts and feelings now? Can this go like this? No. I was hoping I could lay it on its side. She's still a bit worried about things in the past, but it is changing. Things are changing. Because it starts off the reading where she feels like things that went wrong in the past, she doesn't want those sort of things to happen again. She does worry about a third party though. I don't know if she's worried about a third party on her side of it, that she's not completely finished with somebody, or she's worried that they're going to come back in, or she could be waiting for somebody that was going to come back in. But yeah, there's some kind of delay kind of feeling there in regards to you, but she sees you as the King of Hearts and she's showing up as the Queen of Hearts. So she sees you as a potential partner. She sees you two as being together. I like the middle row. Middle row is she wants to learn and build and make plans with you. She wants to do it the right way. She wants things to go the right way. She is looking in towards the future of how you two could be doing things together. She may even be thinking about, and I know you're not going to want to hear this, but this is like a business plan, that she does her tattoos and you do massage and Reiki, or she does massage with you, or you go to weekend markets where you do a massage thing or something like that. If it's not that, she's definitely looking at some sort of planning and things starting to go the way she thought they should, because this is where somebody feels that things weren't going the way she felt. She wants her King of Hearts and she wants things to start going the way she wants. Down the bottom, she does see you as a soulmate. Funny enough, we've got King, Queen and Jack of Hearts. That's normally mother, father, child. So I don't know if she's thinking about, this is showing up as she doesn't feel ready for the whole pregnancy thing. That's why it's black. Because if that was a red 3, we've got another black 3 at the bottom. So she may see you as a potential partner, planning, doing things, but as far as babies and things like that go, I don't think she's there yet. Because this sequence normally comes out to represent father, mother, child. And the fact that the black 3 is there, it can also mean that she's been having problems in that area. Maybe she can't get pregnant, maybe she's got issues down there, maybe she had a miscarriage or something in the past. But I like how things are changing, and the bottom of the deck, you're going to like this. How she feel, what's her intentions here. She wants to do things with you. She wants to socialize with you. She wants to do more with you. She wants to make the right decisions. She's got 2 cards about making the right decisions. They're also cards that represent pregnancy, 9 months, and parents, 2 new parents working together as a family. So I think she's starting to see that you and her could be together and have a family together. But I think the 3s are black simply to say not yet. The other card she had here was you showing up as the King of Diamonds. So remember, I used to see you showing up as the Jack, and I'd say that this is where she feels that you were irresponsible, or you need to grow up, or you're just not being what she needs you to be. You're showing up as both the kings, both the good kings in this reading. So that's part of it. Let's just we'll do a quick tarot top and bottom, and then we'll do the other thing. Okay, your stuff's on WhatsApp. Good stuff. We'll do Aries on here before I finish. I already did Gemini. I'll do Cancer for you, James, this time, because Patty's Cancer. Just top and bottom for James. What's Patty's intentions and feelings towards James now? Just keep it moving, James. Keep going on with the messaging her, talking to her. Get her to come over, come and see you. Or go and see her. Ask her if she wants you to come there, and turn up with her favourite ice cream and go, quick, let me in, this is melting. Oh, James, you're in New York. I was watching on the TV that you were all underwater. Massive, massive floods in New York. I don't even know if it was news like from now, or whether it was some bogus news from before, or you'll have to let me know. Were you all underwater? Like I seen cars floating down the street, people like getting out their cars, getting stuck, people filming from inside their cars, trying to go under a tunnel, and everything's underwater. And then the only reason I'm talking about that is the buzzer went ages ago. So your questions, your last questions, and bottom of the deck will be, oh no, this is top and bottom. Question is over there, sorry. Okay, so last final messages are, what does she want? What she feel? Friendship, closeness, working together, building, starting a new beginning, a new story with each other, some kind of victory and success here with the Judgment card. She feels a cup of love overflowing here. She's choosing to feel something. So I feel she might be letting that guard down. And what's she wanting for the future? 4 of Wands, 2 of you with your castle in the background. So nice energy there, James. Nice energy. Okay, lastly, so bottom of the deck will be for, actually we'll do it for Cancer. Show me 3 cards for Cancer. Yes and no for Cancer. And yes and no will be separate from this for you, James. Okay, that's Cancer. Okay, James, think about a yes or no, and then we'll do Cancer for Patty. Okay, James, let's do this first. I don't know why that even moved then. I didn't touch anything. James, we've got yes, 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 yes. Look at what you get. You got the man that wants to be the husband, the partner, the man that wants to be sexual energy, and we got the flowers in between the two. This is sexual energy, loving energy, fun energy. It's a yes to whatever your question was. These can represent apologies and being responsible and apologizing and everything, and then this can be exploration, doing something different, and it can be two sides of you as well. Can be two sides of you. Alrighty. Have you noticed I don't use those blue cards anymore? The blue cards were hang on a sec. That was Cancer, wasn't it? Oh my God. All right. James is yes and no. What did I do with the Cancer cards? Let's just quickly yes and no again, James. This is just yes and no, no messages. And then we'll do Cancer. Yeah, you've got a yes. Same card come out. Yes. Being a little bit lost, this is a maybe. But then you've got a yes again. Something flourishing, abundance and everything. So your question is definitely a yes. Cancer. Show me Cancer. Cancer gets a yes. We've got communication going on. We've got new beginnings going on for Cancer, and we've got somebody being themselves here and looking at their family. This can represent news of a pregnancy, fertility, all of that as well. Anyway, guys, that's it. We'll quickly do Aries online. Aries. This is for Sun, Moon, and Rising with Aries. And my phone's dying. Sun, Moon, and Rising for Aries. Yes or no? Aries, good luck. We've got a no, we've got a yes, we've got a yes. In the beginning, we got something that's a lot of hard work. You said, would Interpret reach out to you before Christmas? At the moment, he's sort of like, it's a bit of a challenge for him to do that. There's something going on with money and success here. And then we do have the guy that's reaching out to say, hey, let's catch up or whatever. So I'd have to say your question in particular there is a eventually yes. It might be after Christmas though. Might be after Christmas, but it could be. It's a yes with these two cards. It could be a yes. Anyway, that is for Aries. So Aries, you've got a lot of hard work ahead here. You've got to get somebody to help you or do some things. You will be feeling very lucky and cashing in. There may be a new job there. There may be a windfall of money coming towards you. And you've got somebody here supporting you and helping you. Sometimes this can be a father figure as well. Anyway, that's everybody. I'm out of here. Sorry about all the drama with changing rooms and changing phones and the phone thing that holds it dying. I'm going to make sure everything gets charged before tomorrow. So take care, everyone, and bye for now. And thank you to everybody that helped today, and thank you to new people that came to the room and donated. Bye for now.